All right, so let's get up on the hill here. Ooh, that's right. Yeah, there's some diorite here. I can. All right, we're gonna take this level right here. Now, just so you're aware, when I build things at the start of the game, I build them to be functional because it doesn't matter how pretty they are. If they ain't doing the job, guess what? There's no point to it at this early stage of the game. But you start getting to the mid to late stages, like you're starting to mine for iron, or you've even made your way to the nether, then you can certainly afford the time to do things that make your game pretty. And sticks. And I actually needed a crafting table to go over here. That's okay. It's okay, I can still make a crafting table. And crafting table, there we go. And we'll make 2 shovels to start. Alright, let's deal with this tree real quick. Oh, the spore tree. Yeah, the spore tree is in the way. This spore tree is in the way. We all Okay, so that's all that side over there. Okay, excellent. Alright, so that's all this tree. Excellent. Peacock. Alright, let's get these chests laid down next. This first one will hold dirt. Why dirt? Because we're going to accumulate a lot of dirt. This next one will be our various stone. And the third one will be miscellaneous other things we have picked up along the way. Okay. And yes, I am planning on building... I'm probably going to build a cover for this that I can get into. But we need to continue terraforming. When I said we're going to accumulate a lot of dirt, I meant it. Just scraping off this one layer is going to be an insane amount of dirt. Just scraping off this one is going to be an insane amount of dirt. Alright. It's dark. Let's get back home. You fell? Yeah, but I kind of tripped. Fell one space too many. I fell one block too many. Sploosh. You two keeping the watch? You keeping the watch over here too? Look at that. There's 3 golems out here. That's not my house. There's a creeper in town. There's a creeper in town. And it's going to make me deal with the creeper. Alright. So ditch the bow, yeah. And there's a creeper in town. Come on, over here where it's flat. There we go. Mr. Creeper has been handled. Handled. Daytime! Yay! My dude, what are you doing in here? This ain't your... You don't work here no more. Go away. Shuts the door in my face as I'm trying to leave. Now you're probably also wondering, well, Kel, how is this going to work? Like, well, I'm planning on building an iron farm. The iron farm is actually going to be down in the dirt. Normally I put them on a pod way up. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig it way down. And I may end up automating the iron, the system that retrieves the iron. Which, believe it or not, is far easier than it sounds. You know, it's like, well, you could build things that go down, like with hoppers. You can make it go up too. Items float in water. When you shoot them out of a dispenser, or out of a dispenser, they will go whatever direction the water is going, or float upwards. Well, and float upwards. They'll float to the top, but they'll also follow the current of water as well too. So you can make a whole item transportation system, and it's far easier than you might realize. Trickiest part is the automatic item shooter, and that is not super hard. I actually have a schematic for it. For one of my single player worlds where I was doing all sorts of stuff, and I really used it to kind of create the automatic chicken cooker on that world. But its level of useful is so much more than anybody realizes. When I said I'm going to accumulate a lot of dirt, I meant it. I'm going to accumulate a lot of dirt as I'm terraforming. Dig, 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 dig. I know, it's not exciting. You're not adventuring. I know, but we're establishing ourselves. Yes, sheep, I see you. That's why we made 4 shovels. Now, on a programming note, due to um, being volunteered for stuff on Monday and my need to go to see the wound clinic on Monday, we're gonna end up having to cancel stream on Monday. And that's a thing that didn't happen until today. And such is life, it happens. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna shave this line here. You're in the way, sheep. I like mutton. Goodbye, sheep. And on another programming note, if you play marbles, Squad Fest is going on right now. Season 61 comes to an end on Monday at noon Eastern United States time. On the flip side of that, the new season starts on Tuesday at noon Eastern United States time. Guess what? It's time to roll the marble season. Next weekend, I am planning on doing some marbles. Along with making up a little bit of Rocket League. Since we're not going to be able to stream on Monday. Tuesday's stream is still going down. We are going to play some Project Zomboid on Tuesday. We are going to go murder. Actually, we're probably going to get murdered by zombies. Okay. So we're going to establish our initial keep is going to go right in this space right here. We're going to build like a tower in a small initial keep. I'm also going to fill this in right now. That's not that because it's 2 layers deep. We do need to build a space for farming crops. Which is why we're building 2 layers deep. And we will also build a ladder system going down in here as well too. So we can come explore the cave. And dig what we need to dig out of it. All right. It's getting to be night. I don't have anything torched up here yet. We need to get back to the bed. Ooh. No, don't explode. I want your gunpowder. Gunpowdery gunpowder. Trying to get the zombie to hit the creeper. Hit the creeper. That and not go down how I wanted. There we go. All right. No, those, no, no, no. Not playing with minions of Loth. Go away. Oh, no, no. Yay, we got the bed. Yay. All right. I don't think there's anything we need to worry about hauling at this point. No, I see him. Hello, creeper. I didn't even see it. There was a creeper here. I didn't even see it. But it exploded outside of town. It didn't hurt the golem. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. And now back to building with Keld. Now the opening stages may not be the most exciting and usually require the most work to help build it out. But if you do it, you put the work in, you do it right. Of course, it's now raining. You know, it pays off. And yes, working in the rain can be discouraging. But sometimes you just gotta get a little wet. Sometimes it's just how it goes. You just gotta get a little wet. Alright, we should have enough dirt to finish filling this in. Alright. Now we are going to take a... Yeah, we're just going to take this down here. Let's get some digging done. And yes, we are just making we're terraforming. We're just making a larger flat area for ultimately for things that will require space. Things that require space are farms and things of that nature. In fact, I think we're gonna need to move this stuff right now. I think we're gonna need to go ahead and move this stuff because I need to level a good portion of this here as well too. So let's get some shovels made real quick. Now, I'm not planning on leveling this, so I think what we'll do is we'll put this stuff up here. Okay. Dirt, 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 dirt. Need the crafting table. Various stones go in here. Crafting table there. There. Lit. It's a good working space. Let's get this moved over. This is just a catch-all chest. Food, food, food. Plants. Wood. That's food. And miscellaneous. I know, and I gotta kill that hill on the other side too. We're gonna do both of these. We're just gonna take both of them down. Okay. Alright, it is getting to be night, so we do need to make our way back over to home. We'll just finish this off here. We'll make our way back over to home, and then come back up here and continue terraforming. Alright, next stop, let's sort out home. How are you going to get all the villagers up there? It's not hard. It's really not hard. Oh, oh well. Killed, you died. Yes, I died. Alright, let's go to bed. Go to bed! Dude's still just up on top of this roof over here, like, nothing going on. Now, after we get some stuff established up here, we're going to need 8 iron. Why 8? 3 to build a bucket, which is reusable over and over, and then 5 to build a help build a hopper. That's after we get ourselves established up here. What are they for? The hopper is... The bucket is useful because we need to move water around anyway. But the hopper is for a cow crusher. Moo. The cow crusher will give us plenty of food once it starts generating it. But first 3 iron we need a total of 8, but the first 3 we need have to come for the bucket. So many things. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we'll build over... Okay, well, I mean, we're on top of the hill, so it's not surprising to find caves, but, you know. There we go. This just gives us a bigger place to be able to level off and work when we're building here. You know, of course, trying to dig with a sword, that's not a good idea because you're not going to get very far. And if you do get very far, it'll still take you forever to get there. I know. Boring. Kel, you just digging. I know, we're terraforming. Could you have done this off stream? Well, we just started this world. This is a how-to build world that we're doing in real time. I know you see a lot of these how-to videos and they're all done. Oh, well, it looks like we're doing it, but we're actually just in creative mode. No. This is going to be a bit more like what you experienced out in the real world of when you were actually playing. Okay. Okay, this should give us a big enough space to work with for a little while here. Let's go dump this dirt off. Like I said, when we get dirt, we accumulate it. All right, now we're gonna need some more stone. We need some more rock. Go get some rock. This looks like a good place to quarry. Dig. All right, well, we gotta go back up here. We need to. Yeah, it's starting to get late too. Sticks. Oh, I got tons of sticks. I have tons of sticks. And this will give us plenty of things we need to dig with while we are digging and building. The only two bad things about stone implements. One, you cannot mine anything greater than iron. And two, they still break easily. Not as easily as wood, but they still break easily. Yay, we made it to bed. Yay! Huh. Uncool, dude. Uncool. Get out of my garden. Get out of my garden. There we go. We needed foodstuffs. We now have foodstuffs. Beetroot. Carrots. I mean, we have everything we need now. Except a space to farm. Oh, no, I take it back. We have the space to farm it, but we have to set it up first. And before I set it up, I want to establish the first piece of the keep up here on the Borderlands. And to do that, I'm going to need some more rocks. Alright. The reason we're going to need more rock is because I'm pretty sure 2¼ stacks is not enough for whatever I'm intending to build. What are you intending to build, Geld? I don't know. I think we're going to start with a tower, like a multi-level tower, and expand it from there. Coal. Coal is always very tasty. Come on, rocks. We need the rocks. Look at all the rock. Rock, rock, rock. We need rock. We still need more rock. Because I also need to make a furnace up here, too. Alright, let's get up here. Let's make this furnace. We only do one. The furnace's purpose is actually to build, that's the wrong thing. The furnace's purpose is to actually make. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to stay informed on when new videos are coming out. If you know someone who would enjoy this, share it with them. I am always working on new content, so keep an eye out for new stuff daily. Join me on my live streams on Twitch and on other social media as well.